Welcome, Herrick Gaming fans, to a new, unforgiving journey into the heart of Skyrim. This is not going to be a tale of a destined hero, but of a survivor forged in the brutal alleys of Riften. Our protagonist, Millennia, she's an Imperial orphan. She knows the city's every shadow, every secret. She knows that trust is a luxury and coin is the only true companion. Riften. Home. Or at least the only one I've ever known. These sewers? They're not much, but they're mine. Every damp stone whispers a memory and a lesson. Lessons Grizzled the kind taught me with her fists. Lessons the street taught me with empty pockets. But I'm still here, still breathing. My hands are still nimble. My steps, light. That's all that matters. It's colder than usual today. That means everyone's going to be moving faster. Not looking too closely. Good. Less chance of them seeing what they shouldn't.
You're sure to find something you like.
Just enough to keep the hunger pains at bay. These innkeepers always leaving their scraps for the rats. Well, this rat's got a name. Every bite is a victory. Every shadow a sanctuary, thanks to these feet. They don't hear me coming. Light-foot indeed. If only Grizzled had been light-handed. Elgrim's elixirs. Hofjorg has always been so kind, allowing me the use of her cooking pot. She's one of the few here who sees me as more than just a street urchin. A small act of kindness in a city full of wolves. This pot, it turns something into nothing. Survival.
I had another run-in with the Thieves Guild.
What's this?
Be careful, Mule. The Thieves Guild has Maven black-briar at its back. One snap of her fingers and you could end up in Riften jail. Or worse.
They represent the reason I'm here. I can't just ignore them, Eren.
I know. I just don't want you to leave. You're the only good thing that's happened to this city in a long time.
Someday I'll figure out how to become a member of the Thieves Guild.
Well met, friend. You're a stranger here too, am I right?
I am no stranger, only I've lived in the shadows my whole life. I'm not noticed by most. I heard you talking about the Thieves Guild. What do you know?
To call it a guild is ridiculous. How can people who would betray one another over a gold coin be considered part of an association? They're the worst kind. Even the Dark Brotherhood abides by a strict set of rules and tradition. These thieves are just rabble. What do you think?
Honestly, I'm hoping to call them family someday.
You disappoint me. I expected someone from outside Riften to be different, but I see corruption's reach holds little regard for boundaries. Enjoy the city. It will suit you well.
Unfortunately, she did not have any help for me trying to locate the Thieves Guild. Well, let's continue on trying to find some food for today.
I don't know you. You in Riften looking for trouble?
What's it to you?
Don't say something you'll regret. Last thing the black-briars need is some loudmouth trying to meddle in their affairs.
Whoa, what?
The black-briars have Riften in their pocket and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you.
Maybe these black-briars can get me into the Thieves Guild. I should find them. I'm not exactly clean myself, you know.
Then we're speaking the same language. Good. So what do you want to know?
Any information at all about how to join the Thieves Guild?
You kidding? My brother Dirge works in their hideout.
Oh, cool.
I used to run with them myself, but took a job with Maven after they started hitting a rough patch. If you want to get in on that action, find Brynjolf in the marketplace. I'm sure he could use someone like you.
So the Thieves Guild has hit a rough patch. This might just be my opportunity to get in. Interesting. Can you tell me more about black-briars?
Well, you got Maven. She pretty much runs the whole operation. She's got friends in high places, if you know what I mean. She's also got ties to the Dark Brotherhood and the Thieves Guild. So basically, no one can touch her. Just remember, if she tells you to do something, you damn well better do exactly what she says.
So you've told me a little bit about the Thieves Guild, and I need to find Brynjolf, and that's helpful. What about the Dark Brotherhood?
The only thing I heard is a rumor that a boy named Aventus Aretino
I know him.
Windhelm has been attempting to contact the Dark Brotherhood. He used to live here in Riften at the
Yes.
orphanage on the other side of town, but I think he ran away. Can't say I blame him.
Yes, Aventus, we were friends. He was coming in as I was leaving. He got away? Got away from Grelod? I need to find him and find out how he got away and how he's doing. But that's for another time. I need to find this Brynjolf character he's telling me about. If Brynjolf can get me into the Thieves Guild.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
What's going on
I know
here?
I do. But how was I to know the shipment
That's
would
the
get robbed?
stable boy.
Next time, keep your plans quieter, and nothing would have happened to it.
What? Are you telling me you robbed it? Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Look, Shadra, last warning. Pay up or else. All I care about is the gold. Everything else is your problem.
She robbed the stable boy? What's going on? Shadra,
Huh? What do you want?
I know you. I've seen you at the stables.
Yes. Hofgrir took me in when I arrived in Riften about a year ago. He's been teaching me everything he knows. Horses are my whole life. Back in Hammerfell, I helped my family raise horses at our farm. I hope to open my own stables one day. But I think it's going to take a lot longer than I expected.
What kind of trouble are you in? Maybe I can help.
I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me. I don't know what to do.
I hate those kinds of people. Tell me about it.
I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me some of their tack and harnesses. I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it got robbed before it even arrived. Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me.
Sounds to me like she wants to win on both ends. I think she robbed you. Let me see if I can do anything to help.
Thank you.
I need to find this Brynjolf guy. Said he's in the market. I don't want to draw any attention to myself, though. I want to check him out.
Welcome. Let me know if you see anything you like.
I was hoping to ask you if you know Brynjolf, but tell me about your name. A little different for a dark elf.
I may be dark elf by birth, but I was raised Argonian.
Oh, that's
For
interesting.
reasons I'm still trying to discover, I ended up orphaned, then taken in by a kindly Argonian family in Black Marsh. I hope one day to find out what happened to me, how I ended up like that.
We have similar stories, except I wasn't taken in by a kindly family. I was taken in by Grelod. That's why I have this scar on my face. Grelod is not so kind. Do you have any clues about your past?
Just one. I know when I was found by my Argonian father, I was wrapped in a blanket bearing the symbol of House Teldani. It was one of the great houses in Morrowind long ago. Whether that means I was one of them or not, I'm uncertain. If you come across anything in your travels that might provide me with the answers I'm looking for, I'd be grateful.
I'll definitely keep an eye open.
Thank you.
I believe you had it pretty good. Look at you now, sitting here in the marketplace selling your wares. You were fortunate to find a good family.
Anything you can find would be of great help. Good luck.
Don't miss out. Purchase a bottle of my genuine farmer blood elixir. Only 20 septums each.
Almer blood elixir?
Buy armor from Grelka.
That sounds fishy. That must be Brynjolf.
Genuine Falmer blood elixir for sale. Live for thousands
Buy
of
some
years.
armor and live
See
to
into
tell
other
about
people's
it.
thoughts.
Wait. Live for thousands of years? See into other people's thoughts?
Don't miss out. Purchase a bottle of my genuine farmer blood elixir. Only
Come,
20 septums
take a look at the
each.
Yeah, something's off here. That one. Too slick. Too many promises. A snake. In fancy clothes. This is the guy I've heard of, Brynjolf. The Serpent of the Flagon. A cutthroat.
Why
Make
take a
love like a
chance?
saber cat, or crush your enemies to dust like a giant. Only a mere 20 gold coins, and all this could be yours.
Just like the rest of them, but sharper. Let's go talk to him.
Running a little light in the pockets, lass?
Excuse me?
Your pockets. They're a little low on coin. I can tell.
It's obvious by looking at me that I'm poor, but how does that matter to you? Why is that any of your business?
Oh, but that's where you're wrong, lass. Wealth is my business. Maybe you'd like a taste.
A taste of wealth. What do you have in mind?
I've got a bit of an errand to perform, but I need an extra pair of hands. And in my line of work, extra hands are well paid.
What would I need to do?
Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're going to steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under a stand. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Brand-Shei's pocket without him noticing.
Brand-Shei? The orphan? The dark elf orphan? Why would we be planting it on Brand-Shei?
There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently. That's all you need to know. Now, you tell me when you're ready, and we'll get started.
I don't know that I want to hurt another orphan. Even if he was brought up wealthy, he's still gone through some of the same struggles as I have. I'd like to know more. Why are we doing this to Brand-Shei?
We've been contracted to make sure Brand-Shei remembers not to meddle in affairs that aren't his own. Now, since we're not the Dark Brotherhood, we're not going to kill him. We're just going to make sure he sits in the prisons for a few days.
A few days in prison in order to get me in the good graces of the Thieves Guild. I'm sorry, Brand-Shei, but I think I have to do this. I'm ready. Let's get started.
Good. Wait until I start the distraction, then show me what you're made of.
Everyone, gather round. I have something amazing to show you that demands your attention. You need to hear this.
Oh, this guy's slick.
Come on, Brynjolf. What is it this time?
Patience, Brand-Shei. This is a rare opportunity, and I wouldn't want you to get left out.
That's what you said about the wisp essence, and it doubt to be.
Well, while I'm in here, I might as well take this ruby and circlet and money also. I can sell those.
Well, that was a simple misunderstanding. But this item is the real thing. Lads and lasses,
Let's make our way. Oh, Brand-Shei's sitting down. Can I get to him from here?
Are you talking
I
about the
can.
snow elves?
Let's see if we can't put this on Brand-Shei. Nobody sees me right now. We need Medesi's ring. I have a 0% chance to put this on him without getting caught. How do I get a better chance? I don't have enough skill points to raise my abilities here. And I don't have any potions. I can try invisibility. I don't think that will help me though. Well, I have to do what I can. Let me try.
You're not getting anything from me.
Oh no. Let's see if we can't get away from him for a minute. Let's head to our hideout. Okay. I will place everything that I stole into this barrel here and then head back out. Now they will never know it was me. But I wasn't successful, so I wonder, will Brynjolf still be my friend and help me?
Just how long did you expect me to keep those people distracted? I had to let the whole plan fall through. Well, at least you didn't do anything stupid. Next time when you're given a job, don't wander off or take your sweet time. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Nothing around here has been going well lately. My organization's been having a run of bad luck. But I suppose that's just how it goes. But never mind that. Even though you fouled up the job, I still think you've got the spark I'm looking for. There's plenty of gold out there for the taking, if you're up to the challenge.
I am up to the challenge, I think. I'm so sorry about messing that one up, but I'm sure I can handle it.
All right then. Let's put that to the test. The group I represent has its home in the Ratway beneath Riften, a tavern called the Ragged Flagon. Get there in one piece, and we'll see if you've really got what it takes.
The choice was laid before her. Continue as a lone wolf, constantly hunting for meager spoils, or step into the shadows of the Thieves Guild, a dangerous family offering wealth, protection, and a chance at true mastery. For Millennia, a survivor above all else, the path was clear. The Serpent had extended his hand, and the scarred orphan of Riften, the bad-natured street rat, saw only the shimmering promise of power within the darkness. What lies beneath Riften's cold, cobbled streets? What secrets does the Thieves Guild hold? And what price will Millennia pay to unlock them? Join us next time as our scarred survivor takes her first reluctant step into the murky depths of the Ratway. Will she find salvation, or merely a darker cage?